welcome back to another Monster Legends video. This is going to be a 72-hour challenge video. The clock is about to hit 9 p.m. Eastern time for me, and that means that there's going to be a new 72-hour challenge. So I am kind of excited for that. I want to see what they're going to bring out this 72-hour challenge. And this video will be for those of you that needs help picking which one to go for. And is it here? Let's see. It should be ready. Do I have? Oh, there we go. 72-hour challenge. Nice. 23 or 2 days and 23 hours. Let's see what we have here. So we have Horus, which is an epic monster, rank 2. We have Discobolus. Nice. All these monsters are outdated. I mean, I was expecting this anyways. We have Kulkan as well. A very old monster. It's a support monster, by the way. This is a control monster, and then we have a cursor. Cool. So we're gonna review the pros and cons for every single one of them, and then we're gonna decide on what to go for. Okay, from there. And of course, for those of you that needs gems and you're gonna go for the gems, go for the gems. I won't stop you. Go for the gems if you're gonna go for them instead of going for the monster, right? Or any of the other rewards in there. But let's go ahead and review the pros and cons for all these monsters. Alright, so first we got Horus, which is the epic monster once again. The pros. What are some good things about this monster? Well, he has a very high speed. As you guys can see, his speed for a epic monster, it's 2,990, almost 3,000. Very high life, like Rex, which is one of the other epic monsters. But he has a very high life, and his life is 23,237 as an epic monster. He also has a good power, 2,850. So basically, in general, what this means is that all his stats, right, his full stat, power, life, and speed is very good. It is very good. Low cooldowns, that applies to the skills of him. So his skills actually have low cooldowns. Improved version of Dark Nubis. In case you don't know who Dark Nubis is, it's a breedable epic monster. So this is like an improved version. Some cons, some bad things about this monster. His special skill is bad. Okay, so his special skill is bad. Trade could be better. Yeah, he has nightmare immunity. Like, come on, really? Nightmare immunity? So, do I really recommend going for this monster? I'm actually going to tell you guys once I review the pros and cons for every single one of the monsters. Let's do that first, and then I'm gonna tell you guys which one to go for and which one not to go for. The two that you don't want to go for. Moving on to Discobolus, right? I hope I pronounced that right. Is it Discobolus? Disco? Okay, whatever. So, the pros about this monster. Here are some good things about this monster. He has no cooldowns on all moves. That is amazing. Like, imagine having no cooldowns on all of your moves. That is pretty darn cool, right? AoE daze, AoE stun, damage mirror. Holy cow. And then here are some bad things about this monster. Horrible stats. His stats, as you guys can see, for a legendary monster is not so good. Moves have low power overall. No tortures, so relics on self buffs and raw damage. So yeah. But with the cooldowns and everything, this monster is amazing. He has no cooldowns on any of the skills, which is amazing. So yeah, it's not that bad. Let's actually review the what is that other monster? Kulkan? Let's review that one. So here's the overview for Kulkan, the pros and cons. So let's start off with the pros. He has innate healing moves. So once again, this is a support monster, right? So he has innate healing moves. He has stamina regen. He has AoE poison. Now the cons: no nature damaging moves, bad stats, horrible trade. His trade is what? Why would he need that? All right. He also have high cooldowns, not so good. Special is bad. So he has a bunch of cons. Holy cow, that's a lot of cons. Who's the better one? Who's the best one to go for? Well, in this case, Discobolus is the best monster out of all of them. So you want to go for Discobolus. He has no cooldowns, I think. That's what it said. No cooldowns, and I'm guessing that's to all of the skills. If not, that's for all of the best skills. And then Kulkan, on the other hand, not so good. Horus, right? It's an epic monster. I don't think you want to go for it. So Discobolus is the one that you want to go for. For those of you that want to go for the gems just like me, what I'm going to do is only go for the gems, and I really recommend doing that as well, unless you're like a super starter. Let's say you're a starter and you're watching this video, then you want to go for this Kobolus plus the resources that's included in this 70-hour challenge. Once you get this Kobolus, then you want to go for Culkin's resources like gems and stuff like that. If you do accidentally end up getting the monster, it's whatever, honestly. Another thing is that, let's say if you're wondering, will you be able to get a specific monster, right? Let's say you want to go for this Kobolus first, right? Which I recommend. You need to win. Okay, here's the thing. Let's review the leagues first. Okay, so if you're from beginner to, let's say, bronze 1, right? Beginner to bronze 1. I don't want to lose your hopes or anything like that. Even if you're like super active, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you won't win all of your attacks and stuff. You probably will lose some attacks. Here's the thing. The only monster you can get is going to be Horus. If you get super lucky, in that case, you might end up getting either Culkin or the other monster, whichever one you go for, of course. And if you're in those leagues, let's say you're from silver 3 to gold 1, you should be able to get Culkin plus this Kobolus, or let's say this Kobolus plus Horus, right? Or Culkin plus Horus. I hope you get it. So at least 2 monsters. Here's another thing. If you're in champion 3 and above that, you should be able to get all of the monsters. Doesn't matter. You just have to give your best in. You just have to give your best. That's all. So that explains the leagues right there. And here's the thing. Make sure to take the advantage and finish up your attacks for the coins. Now, another pro strat that I give players every time for the 70-hour challenge is to have a weak defense. The reason I don't have a weak defense at the moment is because I am not trophy dropping anymore. And that is what I wanted to get into. Trophy dropping is very, very, very helpful during 72-hour challenges. Let's say if you want to go for a monster, right? To get them much easier, all you have to do is trophy drop. So for example, that means that go to your defense, right? Take out every single one of these monsters and then put up your weakest monster, which will be like a common or whatever you have in there, right? You just set that up. Here's the thing, you're gonna lose trophies, but players with like weak defenses, like let's say players that aren't even too good, right? They aren't like as competitive as you think they are. They'll see your base and they'll attack you, and let's say they had like level 50 monsters or something. It really depends on your league, by the way, and most players in Legendary League and below are actually trophy dropping, unless they're like in top 300 or something. Then in that case, you might just find a few, not so much. But some of these players that I'm looking at right now, they aren't trophy dropping. They are not trophy dropping, nope. Alright, let's take down this monster. He uses that, the perfect system. Can I AoE stun? Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, in this case, I'll go ahead and give myself evasion, righteous evil. Let's also take down him fully. Now it's just the Moonhaze monster. He just landed possession on himself. Oh god. And take him down. He comes back with a revival SN and bam, just like that. So hopefully I'll be able to find a base, someone that's actually trophy dropping. So their base will be like a common or just a legendary, just one legendary. That is trophy dropping as well. But here's another thing. I would really recommend you guys, if you're trophy dropping, please don't go for a single legendary as well, because on my baby account, I wanted to look for players that are trophy dropping so I could quickly battle them, and it'll take a couple of seconds to finish them off and win the battles. But here's the thing, their bases, right? Even if it's a one legendary, it was hard for me. It was like level 100 legendary versus 3 of my level 40 and 50 mythics. I couldn't beat it. So you're still going to win some battles. So make sure to make it as weak as possible. So that means that, let's say my weakest monster at the moment would be the 23 Tundra Eagle. If not, I think there is like a legendary that I have that is probably like level, I don't know, 4? Yeah, 4 is the lowest you can go for. Let me check. Okay, there we go. So my Octex at the moment is like my weakest monster, I'd say. I could set that up, and any player except players from beginner league will be able to defeat that base. Alright, so make sure to do that. Make sure to do that, and don't put a single legendary if you're trophy dropping, because for some players, they want to battle you, they'll lose. See, like this one right here, this player is trophy dropping with a level 130 metalhead. Level 130 metalhead. Now that'll be pretty difficult for players with like level 40s and 50s. They're gonna look for someone to battle, and what do you know? They can't. They can't because of that, you know? So make sure to set up very weak defenses, and I mean like very weak defenses. So once again, I explained which one to go for, which was Discobolus, which is the middle monster, right? The earth one. Yes, you want to go for that one. Another thing that I explained was, what's it called? The leagues, right? If you'll be able to get a certain monster. And then I also give you guys a tip, which was trophy dropping. Make sure to do that if you're really taking this serious. Another thing I noticed is that I'm not getting any coins from these wheels. I might have to restart my game, maybe that's why. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just bugged. I think I have to restart my game. That's probably why, because I still had like 350 coins, although I just won like a couple of battles here, right? Let's see, let's check this out. Will it give me 500 coins each? No, it does not. Maybe I have to restart my game. But yeah, aside from that, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. If you want to stay up to date for future 72-hour challenges or my future videos about anything, just make sure you're subscribed and you have post notifications on, because the goal will be to hit 100k subs by the end of this year. So please help me out, guys. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button, also turn on post notifications. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.